Alright, so we got a new package in the mail today. We're going to go ahead and open this one up. It's our new, well, the other day we just opened up a Shure MV7. Today we're going to open up the Samson G Track Pro. Box has some weight to it, so that's always promising. G Track Pro. Open it up again. Just to let you guys know, I already opened this prior, and I am talking on the mic right now. So we're going to go ahead and... Packaging is not too bad. It's pretty light. Nice coloring, not too bad. If you can't tell right now, I keep hitting the mute button. Sliding out the package. And it's not so much bad clicking. Works very well. So, packaging, again, it's nice packaging. It's still very heavy, so I'm not sure what that is. But the mic itself. Check out a couple of packaging, look through that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Came with the subscription to, well, Performance Lite. It's their music, can produce, record tracks. But back to the main thing, we came kind of a heavy, ooh, dropped a couple things there. I'm gonna get it in a second. So here they are, 1 and 2. I'll remove this. This is the wiring, so connected to the computer. So it comes with a USB and a USB-A to plug in. One side for the mic, the other side for the computer. And then this is our stand, our mount bracket. Looks nice, it's heavy. Metal. Now the construction of the whole thing is metal. So let's remove the mic from its packaging completely. Looks pretty good. I mean, I see how they ship it with a nice piece of styrofoam on the bottom. And get rid of this out of the way. It's very heavy. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really digging that. So the stand itself, I was told before, yeah, the whole thing is heavy. I'm not sure if it's just the stand or maybe the mic itself. So go on the bottom here, you can see has the USB-A connection. If I'm wrong, someone please correct me. But it's just a knob here on the bottom. They're gonna screw it completely off, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Seems to give me a little trouble, but that's all right. It's gonna be a little bit of time for it. The rivets are really long. It's loosening up now, so I'm gonna get it all the way out. Not sure. I know I got it almost there, so we're just gonna keep going. It's almost loose. It's ready to come out. It's a very solid stand. Now that I got it free, I can see that the mic itself is pretty heavy. I'm really liking that. Once again, the port to connect, and then this is the mounting to the stand, the boom arm. That's solid too. All of it's metal, very solid. I like it a lot. Don't know which way I'm gonna hang it. So right there is gonna be the different settings: figure 8, cardio, and omni. So I'm gonna leave it on cardio because I think that's the way I'm gonna be using it. And then we have mono and stereo. Mute, the volume for the actual mic, instruments, and the volume to hear it through the headphones. Now, if I had on the stand, I would hang it upside down, but I'm going to put it right back into this. Solid. Both of them together, I mean, it's got some weight and it's not going to go anywhere. It helps with the vibrations. So I'm going to screw it back on and take it from there. Just get it the right way I like it, and then we'll see what it's going to look like. I'll have it on my desk because that's where it's going to live, essentially. Making sure it's nice and tight so it's not going anywhere. Still got having a little bit of difficulty putting it back in. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be. So I'm going to loosen up, make sure the rivets fall into place, and then I'm going to retighten it. Definitely don't want to cross this, but but even though I'm not going to remove it, probably never going to remove it again, I definitely don't want to cross it. Because if the stand breaks, which it doesn't feel like it will, I don't want to have any kind of problems with it. Now, USB-A plugs directly in here. Now, I'm using a MacBook Pro, so I probably won't be using this USB. Probably going to get the micro and plug it in. Well, USB-C. Now here, which didn't come with this mic, is the pop filter, which I'm currently using on the mic right now. It came with the stand I purchased. Now, gonna put it together, assemble it for a little bit. This pop filter comes with 2 rings and this piece to attach it to those rings. So just gonna assemble it really quick. Doing that off camera. You know what? I feel like I should be showing this, but it's just a couple screws. There we go. That is on. That's the larger one of the 2. Now, I'm going to unscrew the actual piece that tightens it around there. I believe it would at this point hold, but then I come to find out there's just some maneuvering I have to do to make sure it works. Now, I wanted to put it around the ring, and I'm not really sure at this point if it's actually going to fit, so I'm going to take off the whole entire screw. Still having a little bit of difficulty. I'm going to try. It's a long screw, though. That's a plus in my book. So, as you can see, it's basically a styrofoam piece, as most pop filters and what you would find on studios. And here I'm going to try to wrap it around on the lowest part possible. And as you see, even though we have a really long screw, it still is just so long. It would have been perfect if it was a little bit bigger to fit perfectly around and snug. And I thought what I'll do is I'll just put up a little bit higher. It's not going to really move. But I really wasn't liking this too much. So I'm going to put the actual screw back together. Yeah, see, that's really why I didn't like that. So I'm going to put the screw back on first. And then from there, what I'm going to do is put it back on. Hold on, just got to get the screw back here. So I'm going to put it back on. And then I'm going to there's 2 little parts on the bottom. They seem to be a little bit longer. They have rubber ends on it. So I'm going to push that down over the first lip. And with that being on the first lip, I will be able to tighten it and it will hold snugly. It's a little difficult because I do have it a little tight right now. I just want it to fit perfectly before I actually start to tighten the screw back. All right, once I got it down far enough, I'm going to go ahead and tighten the screw as tight as possible so that it doesn't move. Now, it is tilting forward a little bit, but I'm going to end up tilting this mic back. So, and when I talk directly into it, this is what it will look like on my desk. It's a little further back than I would actually probably like it to be, but this mic doesn't have a direct feed. It comes in straight ahead towards it and talking to it, so this should be fine. So we have it on here. Plugging the mic in, basically, we have the USB-A on the bottom, plugged in with one of our USB-C plugs. So we can plug it right into the laptop, which I'm going to do right here. USB-C for the laptop, for the MacBook Pro 2016 model, 17, sorry. Once plugged in, you see the status light comes on, the green indicating that it is live, and then the yellow, which I'm going to show and indicate at the same time. I'm going to keep talking so you can see the volume. It's on Omni right now, figure 8 actually. Volume, have it set, press the off to back on, to off, to back on. I'm not going to hit mute this time. But this is in the figure 8 movement. So turning it around, and you can see I'm still talking on it, turning it while I'm talking. So I'm gonna leave it where it is, talking on it again, figure 8, turning it around. So you can see that it picks up front and back no matter what. Turning it back around. We'll switch it to cardioid. Cardioid is me talking up on the mic in cardioid. Talking here, coming back. Spinning it back around in cardioid. Can't really pick up. You don't see too much being picked up. I'm right up on the mic now, so I'm talking directly on it. And this is basically from the side. You don't hear anything. And then once I come back to the front of the mic, you can see I might actually be talking in the back of the mic. But now I'm going to put it on omnidirectional. So this one basically picks up from everywhere, all around, no matter what side I have it. I'm just going to mess with the volume on the bottom, but that one, again, doesn't make any difference because it is for, as I said before, it's for the headphones. So I'm going to go ahead and get closer to the mic, and you see that it pops up. Feeling like I might be talking to the back end of the mic, but that's okay. Now we're going to switch it back to cardioid. Cardioid being this side, and that's completely fine.